What's up, everybody? Welcome to Outlaw Sports with Jesse and John. I'm going to be your host today, Jonathan Neckbeard Lewis. Got some awesome recruiting information coming this way for you guys regarding Texas and Oklahoma both. So, with that being said, we're not going to waste a lot of time today. We're going to jump into this and try to make this video as short as humanly possible. Jumping right into this, let's start off with the Texas Longhorns. It looks like Jamie Fritsch, the five-star number 4 wide receiver in this class and 25th nationally, has been crystal balled officially to go to Texas. A little bit of backstory about him. He was actually not only crystal ball, but actually was committed to Alabama. I believe it was last June is when he committed. And then the moment Nick Saban actually announced his retirement in January, Jamie Fritsch backed out, and it looks like Texas has took full control of this. But with that being said, he is 6'1", 185 pounds out of Jacksonville, Florida. He does announce August 30th where he plans on going, but it looks like everybody, including here Tom Loy and Hank South, both one as a national recruiter, Tom Loy there, and Hank South for Texas Recruiting Insider, has crystal balled him to Texas, and it seems like everybody is starting to follow suit, whether it's Rivals, On Three, all the other ones, saying this dude is definitely heavily leaning towards Texas, and it looks like it will be his go-to destination. As an Alabama fan, I find this kind of shitty in a way because, look, you didn't give Kalen DeBoer probably much of a chance to explain himself like a lot of these recruits, including Caden Proctor. The moment Nick Saban announced his retirement, they jumped ship. They go to another program. And the great thing about Caden Proctor is he came back and actually heard Kalen DeBoer out and got to hear what he got, what he's offering the program, what he's offering the players and stuff like that. But it's like Jamie Fritsch will not give him that chance. And look, these are all kids at the time and now becoming adults, and I don't blame them. You know what I mean? You got to do what's best for at the end, your career, because that's what you want this to be, especially if you're a 4 or 5-star recruit. But with that being said, let's move over to the Oklahoma Sooners. So let's hear it, Oklahoma Sooners. I'm going to give you a clap. You have 2 votes now for Michael Fasusi. But I'm going to get into this real quick. Michael Fasusi, the 5-star offensive tackle, number 5 offensive tackle in this class, number 27th nationally, 6'5", 295 pounds, pretty much is built to be an offensive tackle, specifically left tackle. Great arm length, big hands, all that great stuff. I won't get into too much of that. If you guys want to go watch the video where I break him down, I'm sure I can make a card or put it in the description below as well. But he got 2 votes on Rivals, one coming from Brandon Drum, which is an OU Rivals insider, and Geoffrey Ketchum, which is an Orange Bloods publisher. So I don't think he's an analyst. He's just a publisher. But either way, he does work for Texas, or I won't say works for Texas, but he represents the speaking of Texas, right? Right now, he is still heavily favored to end up at Texas. Rivals moved their indicator from, I think it was at like 86% to go to Texas, now down to 80% Texas, 20% Oklahoma as far as the forecast goes, according to future analysts, right? So, of course, the fans are split right now. They're tied. It's been really close when it comes to the fan vote, but the fan vote, well, as we know, pretty much doesn't really mean a whole lot unless you're an insider or you have insider information, which, as far as I'm aware of, not many of us know. So what I do is I go by what these actual analysts and not just the publishers say, right? So that's all we can do. We're at the mercy of these guys. Now, one thing I will say is do not discount Texas A&M, because 24/7 Sports and On 3, I believe, are still lining up as Texas A&M, and Oklahoma. Why? Because Michael Fasusi did come out and say that the NIL is a part of this, right? So, and a lot of people are going to say, well, Texas A&M is definitely going to be in the jump, right? Texas may be in the lead because they have the most money. They most likely have more money than Oklahoma. We don't want to take this out of context by saying, yeah, the NIL is a part of it, because that's what he said. He didn't say the NIL is solely that. Because, guys, I started receiving messages. I started seeing comments on this previous video I did saying, oh, now he's going to Texas only because of the money. Right. So, no, unless you guys can provide me some factual information, send me a link of what's going on. Look, it's all rumor. It's all hearsay. That's why I have to go by what's shown to me in front of me. Right. So, but people still want to take that stuff personal. Right. It looks like Oklahoma is gaining momentum inside Oklahoma. It looks like inside of Orange Blood's publisher, whatever that is. I honestly, all respect to those guys. I have not looked it up. I have no idea what that is. But either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe below. Resubscribe if you unsubscribe because you threw a hissy fit because of a previous video I did. But either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Other than that, I'll see you guys next video. And as always, Neckbeard out.